Each September, 500,000 children begin the most important year of school so far. Year 7. CBBC have rigged this secondary school with loads of cameras, so you can see exactly what happens as they make new friends and get into trouble.
If you wish to find out how strict I can be, then break the rules I set down.
I'm not spotting makeup there, am I?
But what they learn here will stay with them forever.
Hello there, I'm Mr. Thorburn, and I'm a science teacher here.
If you've ever wondered what secondary school's like, here's your chance to find out. This is our school.
How can you do that?
This time on our school, we look at friendship and fitting in.
In secondary school, it'd be important to make friends.
Nervous about making new friends.
The best thing that could happen to me is that I just fit in.
Friends are important because they'll look out for you. It's quite important to be cool at school because you get like more friends.
We'll be following Katie and Lucas as they try to meet new mates in Year 7.
I know, it says you know.
It's 11:30 and Katie and Lucas are in English.
OK. Right, just continuing our pirate theme here, if this works.
Any chance of having a laugh in class has got to be a good thing, right?
Yes.
I'm getting back on. What are we doing here?
Though it's all part of the lesson, of course.
Just casually walk.
And joining in all the fun is Katie.
I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze. No, don't. I thought I needed to sneeze. At home, I live with my mum, my sister, myself, my dog, my 3 cats, and my hamster.
As well as her pets, Katie loves reading.
My favourites are The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, and Roald Dahl books. And I like doing shows, because in primary I done Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. I was a dwarf.
There are only a few students from her old primary at our school, which might not be such a bad thing.
Okay.
Because she was bullied there and had a difficult time.
I was sick of the name calling, and this boy, he made up this game called the Katie Touch. Like, if I touched him, they would run away and give it to someone else and all that, so I had no friends at all.
Not too high.
When I went to the park, I got bullied. Like, I wasn't even allowed in the play area where I could swing on the monkey bars, hang upside down, or even go on the spider web. When I was bullied, I felt really upset and sad.
Now she's in a new school, Katie's hoping things will be different.
Making friends is important to me because, like, instead of sitting by yourself at playtime and lunchtime, you can just like run around and play.
If you don't know anyone, break times can be scary, but Katie makes an effort to join a group of Year 7 girls.
On the side, on the...
Katie's form teacher, Miss Gibbons, knows exactly what it's like to start Year 7.
I do remember my first day, and we were all so excited to actually start school. And it's kind of like going from being the eldest in the school to being the youngest. Quite scary.
Whoa! Oh my God!
It can take time to make friends, but Katie's doing her best and having a go.
See you at lunchtime. I got PE. Oh, don't walk back then. Hang on.
She's made a start. Break time's over and it's 7CG's science lesson. Lucas seems keen.
They need half oxygen to make fire. It needs half oxygen for fire. Nerd. Why does everyone say that?
I'm only joking. It means you're good at science. And also, you probably did
Well, everyone does call me a nerd.
but you're not.
Lucas lives 7 miles from the school in the middle of the countryside.
Probably the best thing about living here would be there's lots of space here to play outside.
Coming to a secondary school with nearly 1,500 students is a big change for Lucas, who went to a small village primary.
The other kids that I'm going to be in class with, they're going to be used to quite a lot of kids, but I'm used to like 11 other children in the class with me. I don't exactly think that it's going to stop me from trying to do my hardest.
Oh, Maggie's thirsty then.
Probably the most important thing about going to Conyers would just probably be making friends for me to like talk to and things.
Oh, Maggie!
But however much you want them, making friends can take a bit of time.
If I could look into the future and see what would happen at the end of my first term, I'd mostly just like to see me with friends and being able to do lots of activities.
Teachers know that sometimes it can take a while to settle in.
For students who have come here from different areas, it's very daunting. But luckily we have got a good system where we do kind of buddy them up with other students to help them fit in.
I don't think it matters that much to be popular, because then you might just have fake friends.
Go on!
It's lunchtime.
Whoa!
And Katie's trying to make friends
I'm trying to make me dinner and there's wasps
with a boy called Jake.
Trying to make me toasty. Wasps all over me?
Yeah.
Did it? Have you had your dinner?
Yeah.
Pack lunch?
Yep.
What lesson you got next? Me got drama.
Me got design technology.
And after that, I've got design technology after you. And then what have you got after that? While the word's out.
French. I don't really like French.
Oh, is that your first lesson?
It's too boring.
I know she's... Whoa, you see? Wasps all over me.
After lunch, English. The class are doing a presentation about how school is going so far.
OK, welcome back. I hope you found time to relax after your first week at Conyers. You were asked to write up how you got on last week in Conyers, didn't they?
Katie seems to have plenty to think about.
I like the colours that we have for our jumper and shirts. Friday I got lost. I forgot how to get to science. They're not that strict if you do something wrong, because I left my artwork at home and Miss never got mad or shouted at me.
Luca, stand up, let's hear what you've got written down, please.
This week I am looking forward to all the great lessons I will have. I am also looking forward to the lovely dinners. I am looking forward to playing with my friends at break.
Lovely, thank you. Katie, loud and clear.
My first week at Conyers has been great. At first I was nervous. I thought I'd be late for class because I thought I'd get lost. And I have to say that Conyers is better than primary. I have to say that I have no concerns at all.
OK, so what about this week? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to science because we're learning about Bunsen burners.
Excellent, OK.
That sounds pretty good. Katie's trying hard to fit in. When you join Year 7, most secondary schools offer loads of clubs and activities. From Zumba
Come on, Gatsby, you beauty!
You get to do like Shakira dances, belly dancing.
to choir.
Have you ever seen a zombie come to tea?
I can't sing. Like, everyone says I can, but I can't. And I'm like, no.
Book club.
That's a book to choose from. I think it's really good.
To rugby.
I got kneed in the back.
There's plenty to choose from. Keen to meet new mates, Lucas has joined one of these clubs.
I think that's a little bit too much painting.
It's a fantasy war game group where students paint and battle with miniature characters.
That's really good.
Thanks. I had to do something like this in art in my old school.
You can either have a match or you just paint. So far I've just painted. But it's good because halfway through you have a break, you get some orange juice and you tell lots of jokes with everyone else.
But it's serious man stuff.
No, not
Painting
really.
tiny figures.
Yeah, painting tiny little figurines is man stuff.
Yes, only for the manliest men in the world.
In a bid to impress, Lucas decides to show off a hidden talent.
What do you mean?
I'm belch bigger than that. I'm belch on cue.
Oh.
Try this.
Me?
Go on then.
Wow.
That is a belch.
Pretty good.
Oh, here we go.
That's how I was doing it. Okay, now.
We aye.
Beat that.
Sorry.
Well, that's one way to make new mates.
How can you do that?
I'm born with the talents. It's not a very pleasant talent, but it's a talent.
Although she's tried hard to fit in, by week 2, Katie's beginning to spend more and more time alone.
When you like feel lonely and you got no friends to play with, it feels like you're in a world all by yourself.
The big downsides in year 7 are if you get a student that doesn't fit in with anyone and they feel as though they're on their own for the full year, and the longer that goes on, the harder it is to break that cycle.
Miss, what'd you do with that? Miss, what'd you do with that pig? And then how long I missed and this one box out?
Katie's not having much fun in lessons either. A boy called Alex has given her a nickname that she doesn't like.
Katie, rent a tent. Rent a tent, rent a tent,
Would you want a barge?
And we were on a camping site, and there was this camping company called Rent a Tent. And when I heard Katie's last name, I thought, that's Rent a Tent.
Quinny. Shut up. So like when Quinny Jinx, like the rest of the boys were calling me Rent a Tent, it got on my nerves.
Katie, rent a tent.
I'm gonna kill you.
Rent a tent.
But that doesn't stop it.
Who? Thanks, rent a tent.
I'm not Rent a Tent.
Remember in science when that was going on in science? Katie was giving out books and I said, thanks, rent a tent. When I'm not, rent a tent.
Call her Rent a Tent on it.
And now other students are using the name.
Hi, rent a tent.
I didn't have wanted to make her upset because I had no meaning to. I just thought it was just cool to give her a nickname.
Nicknames can be a bit of fun.
He sometimes calls me Turkish. And I made a new name for him, and that's Cat. What is it?
Woody.
Darth
Vader. Dun, dun, dun.
I call him Quinny. He calls me Jinxie.
And it's not just their mates that the year 7s like to nickname.
Mr. Scary or something.
The younger ones will always say,
Mr. Scary.
and that's absolutely out of order. I do not expect that at all at this school.
Some of the older kids call him Mr. Scary
Am I clear?
because he's really tall and he's really strict.
Someone here has dropped that crisp packet, so whoever's responsible.
I'm absolutely sure that Mr. Scary is a very common thing.
Take it off, please.
I'm sure I have been called worse, but I want to know about it.
But having a nickname isn't the same as being called names. It's 2:30 and the Year 7s are in maths. But Mr. Livesey wants a word. When a teacher asks to see you, it doesn't always mean you're in trouble. They may just want to help.
Just want to grab a seat? You all right?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
You look a bit flushed. Everything all right, like? Have you had a few...
Left my homework at home.
You left your homework at home?
Yeah.
Right. What I want to just have a quick chat about is, obviously I've been obviously watching the tutor groups and speaking to tutors and seeing how everyone's settling in. I just want to see how do you feel as though you've settled into Conyers so far?
And the lessons are really hard.
Lessons are hard, right?
And I keep getting lost.
What I was thinking is, because obviously when I've seen you haven't been with many people, you've sort of been a bit on your own now and again when I've seen you wandering around. I was thinking about how would you feel if we got you a mentor, someone so you could have a chat to, maybe once a week, once a fortnight, and set up a meeting where you can sit down with them and have a chat with them. Is that all right?
Yeah.
What I'm hoping you're going to do is get involved in a few more clubs so you have a bigger friendship group and there's more people for you to talk to.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'll take you back to maths now, all right?
Making new friends can be hard, especially when you've been bullied in the past, and the talk seems to have helped.
Because I've been lonely at playtime and all that, I've no one to play with. Every time Mr. Livesey sees me, I'm always by myself. So he's getting me a mentor so I can talk to her at lunchtime and playtime. It's all right.
If we see that there's a student on their own, we have a great mentoring scheme in school from our student leadership programme. We'll give a mentor to the Year 7 so they've got somebody who they feel as they can go and talk to.
It's like helping me with my homework, or it's like if I have any problems, I can talk to my mentor.
Katie's mentor is called Victoria. She's in the 6th form and wants to know how Katie's getting on.
How's school going in general?
Good.
Is it better than primary school?
Yep. Less bullying, gotta say that. Better, bigger.
If you're like feeling like a bit sad or by yourself or anything, I can like come. I'm always up here.
Mhm.
You know how to get here, don't you?
Yep.
Katie is still just finding her feet, and she's doing fantastically. So I think it's just a matter of time before she does settle in and really find her friendship group.
School isn't just about who you hang out with. There are lots of new subjects to try too.
Awesome. Oh, it's so much fun. The lessons are really different.
Yeah.
My best subjects are drama.
I love my job, mate. Even though I've got a bad taste in chairs.
Science. It's so interesting.
At this stage, it would be a little bit foolhardy of me just to throw you some acid and matches and go knock yourself out, right?
I like music because I want to be a singer like her. Sing
Let me see your bungalow, let me see your bungalow.
My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how I bungalow. Then, tu veux être volontaire?
And there's one subject everyone's talking about.
Est-ce que je peux être volontaire? The French teacher only speaks in French. D'accord, s'il peut? Oui?
If he comes, he comes out.
Yeah.
Then there's another. Oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah, that song. Everyone gets a pen out and goes like that, waves them in the air, and the books, and then does that with the jumpers, waves the planner, and then does that.
So what's the best way to get Year 7s learning French? Get them singing, of course.
Ok, levez-vous. À gauche, à gauche, à gauche, droite, gauche, à gauche, à gauche, à gauche, à gauche.
I'm like, everyone else is singing like so loud and I'm like, I can't even sing. At first, when she was just speaking French, we'd be like, oh heck, this is gonna be hard. But after a while, she gets all these songs that help us remember French words.
It's lunchtime, and in the sandwich room, Lucas is at the centre of things.
What do you get Hulk? I don't get Hulk. Explain Hulk to me.
All right. He was doing an experiment to make creatures really big and powerful. But then a gas tank exploded, and everyone got out except for him. And now whenever he gets angry, he turns into a big green man to destroy everything.
Lucas, he's always angry.
He struck up a friendship with a boy in his class called Ben.
He showed me this brand new watch, and it shows his pulse and everything. And he just goes like that. I just like him.
I think one of my good friends will be Lucas, because like I always seem to be paired with him or sit next to him. If I forget something, he'll lend me it. Let me see your bungalow.
Let me see your bungalow.
My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is my bungalow.
Bungalow, bungalow, bungalow.
Right, let's stop singing.
Lucas has even persuaded his new friend to come along to the wargaming club.
Tell me the basics.
Men can move 6 inches each go, and the vehicles can move 12. The vehicles can move 12 inches, so this one it can fire 72 inches. That's why it's classed as like the best vehicle ever.
Why can't there just be people and aliens? But no, they have to be people, and then more people, then bad people, then even worse people,
and then robots,
then aliens, then
People.
cyborgs.
So like, if 5 men were attacking 5 men,
roll 5 dice.
But if someone's got a gun and a sword, they get 2 dice.
So good aliens, the dinosaurs and pterodactyls and demons and all of that. It just goes on and on. And I like things simple.
Just to sum it up, he's gonna thrash them. So do you get it a bit more now?
Briefly, I forgot it by the morning.
Katie's trying new activities too. She's joined the Year 7 book club.
I like reading my books. I read them all the time. I read them before I go to sleep, and when I'm on the bus to school, and when I'm on the bus home. Like, I'm reading them 24/7.
Today is still all about getting to know each other, okay? My favourite books are things like thrillers. I love Dan Brown's. I think I like most genres. I don't like science fiction. I'm not really a science fiction girl, no.
I like love story books. I just like girly books and stuff. I like adventure books. My favourite one is The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and all the Twilight books.
Nice one, Katie. But the club isn't just talking about books. It's about finding whether you have other things in common too.
You'll have to see all my animals. There's my sister's cat. There's my mum's cat. There's my dog. Oh, that's casual. She's licking a plate.
Lucas and Ben have formed quite a double act and are hanging out together outside of school too.
So this is Jensen, Dan Jensen, and he has a whip like a tail. He has a tail like a whippet. Jensen Dan. Jensen Dan.
Having met Jensen the dog, now Lucas can check out Ben's model collection.
When you spin it round, it goes or something. Yes. Lego Chima, superheroes, alien fighters, or
something like that.
Yeah. Whoa. I actually thought I was the only one in school that actually collected Lego.
I thought we had nearly nothing in common now, and now I know we've got everything in common.
Don't you think that's why we're friends, though?
Lucas started school hoping to make new friends, and it looks like he may have found one already.
I'd prefer a really good friend than a group of just sort of random friends.
I wasn't going to say anything about that.
Yes, you were.
Shut up!
Both boys have high hopes for the friendship.
Probably we'll still be friends in the distant future, where like cars fly about.
I do the biggest burps in the world.
Don't you dare!
But what does Ben think of his new mate's party trick?
It does have its advantages.
Yeah.
Ah, thanks a lot. If I don't like someone, I can get him to burp and make him go away.
Katie struggled to fit in at secondary school, though she's been making every effort to find new friends.
There we go. You're welcome. Next.
And you know what? I think she might have found the answer. She's enrolled as a student librarian.
I scanned books and stamped some leaflets for him and tied up the bookcase. Goes in love.
Oh, I'm bringing that one back.
Do you want to renew it?
No, it's all right.
This is a great place for Katie, who loves it here.
Help me do this one. This one. First day on the job. First day.
Right, what do you need?
Return.
Is there a thing in it?
Yeah, it hasn't popped up and I scanned it. And we're done.
What's your favourite bit about being a librarian?
I don't know. I just like scanning, stamping.
And fellow librarian Abby has some useful advice.
Like, when I came here, there was only one person who came here that I knew. So I found it hard to fit in at first. But, like, since I became a librarian, it got easier because I knew all the other people who came up here. Like, I've got loads of friends now. There's lots of people here to make friends with. Like, we're all nice people. We aren't going to bite your head off.
Thank you.
That's a good thing to know.
At the beginning of term, Katie was hoping for a fresh start. It's been a struggle at times, but with her new job, she's looking forward to the rest of Year 7.
Say that again. I like it, you like it, read it tonight in bed.
Queen of the library. Well, Miss Dawson is, but Princess of the library then.
Yes!
Next time, on Our School, twins Chloe and Holly are creating a lot of confusion.
I'm going to call you Hoy.
Holly.
I said Hoy, Chloe and Holly mixed.
And Dancing Donna's accent is causing a stir.
They all try to make me say kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
I'm like, I'm not from Australia.
Is it true you can burp the alphabet?
Yes, I can. Come on then. I can burp the alphabet. All right.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.